you don't actually need it according to them. In seriousness though, your wife's insistence on moving, even at the cost of her family, is strong enough that I'd seriously wonder if there's a mental health component to this that needs to be addressed sooner than later. Would she be open to therapy? If I were in your shoes, I would be frank with her. Yes, you don't want her to take the job. Not because you're unsupportive, but because it's upending your family life for literally no benefit and some substantial risks. Her excuses for wanting to go, I want my kids to grow up near Filipino kids. Don't hold up. If her kids don't actually live there, I'd be clear, what she's proposing is, effectively, breaking up because you're not going to be in an LDR with your wife indefinitely, because that's crazy. You're not telling her she has to stay at a job she hates, although plenty of adults have to do that. You're not trying to restrict her career or movements. You are telling her it doesn't make sense to move to another country for no clear benefit and some real downsides. You're telling her she's a grown adult and parent and spouse now and can't just run off and live in another country and act like that's totally rational and going to work out and not going to hurt you and the kids. Commenter 3. There is a huge difference between being an unsupportive spouse and not supporting a particular major life-changing action. Her calling it unsupportive is really misleading and manipulative. Such major decisions in a family must be agreed upon by the adults, and her just insisting that she would go as far as doing it on her own and leaving her family tells me she is likely already checked out of the family. I have been in the high-tech industry in the US for over 40 years, most recently in executive roles in major companies and responsible for hiring hundreds of people. I almost certainly would know whatever company is making such an offer, and may have even worked there at one time. I personally have stayed away from the Bay Area even though I have had many offers to go there. I would highly recommend that she reconsider the offer unless you are also fully on board. I suspect she is merely looking at numbers, and not fully considering the lifestyle change of what it means to live in the Bay Area. Frankly, you couldn't pay me enough to live there, and I have been there hundreds of times.